Hey everyone! So that is us after the speed build. So we have the Creek Historical Society. So I really wanted this museum to kind of feel like more like a town hall and kind of old. I wanted it to definitely be smaller than Mother Maple's Cafe. Kind of just serving as like a preserved historical building that's now being repurposed into a museum. That's kind of why I made the layouts like I did. But I also wanted it to sort of be like a community center, like a town hall. So I kind of put some stuff in the basement for that, so let's start there. So in the basement, obviously we have this little walkway entrance, but we have a mayor's office with these fancy doors. I felt like that was fitting for like a suburban neighborhood. They always talk about their mayors. Plus a nice conference room, kind of bougie, kind of fancy, and then of course a storage room meant for staff. And then over in here is kind of like, I imagine where like, how they'll have like town meetings on like new bills or legislation. That's what this is for. So I made sure there are plenty of chairs so people can come, sit down, voice their opinions, Very important that you engage in your local government. We have a sort of little reception area in here, and then this is kind of like, I made this more of like a kids room slash butterfly exhibit leading towards the outside which has this little back patio and a wishing well. Kind of a spot where like, oh, if you have kids on a field trip, like that's where they eat lunch. So this is a little art room, so I'm going to pop all the walls up. We have some photos of these lovely folks, although I messed up the spacing. I'll fix that. And then these folks, we just have some other artwork. I'm thinking like these are maybe like some important people, and then this is like artwork done by people in Willow Creek, was sort of the vibe I was going for. And then upstairs we have 3 main rooms because a lot of museums tend to have it kind of broken up into exhibits. And there's not a lot of museum-like objects in this game, so I was getting creative. Please bear with me, it doesn't happen often. I made a room full of vases. I'm thinking like ancient pottery, a lot, as someone who's like, I'm not an anthropology major, but I've engaged in some anthropological stuff and courses. A lot of it's pottery shards. Or pottery. Very important. So got a room. This was like, I did stuff kind of themed around like Princess Cordelia, like this ball on the bus, and kind of went with like her 2 pets. Maybe that's a statue of her. Maybe that was her knight. And here I tried to kind of like create like a little bit of a battle scene. So